Vito, baby. Yeah. I know that you've been through some things. Sick and tired of playing games with these niggas. I know you need someone to keep it real. Let me tell you how I feel. You got what I want. I pray for you. You're so ambitious. Plus you listen. Love the way that you hold it together. By yourself, independent. You don't need nobody help. Love. Oh baby, you don't hear this enough. So I gotta tell you I'm proud of you. Thanks for not giving up. But let me hold you down and take some of that pressure off. You know that you don't need me, but I need you to let me hold you down like I'm supposed to. Let me show you, baby, I can be your soldier. You know I promise I'ma hold you down, make sure everything is right with you. You won't have to worry if you let me hold you in my arms through the night. I wanna love you all the time, even when we fight. You know I got you, girl. Oh, baby, baby, you can never go wrong if you let me hold you down. Let me show you what it feel like. I treat your mama like my mama, cause that's only right. Embrace your flaws, girl, I love them all. I know you coming with some baggage, girl, I'll take it off. Close, girl, for you I do the most. You my baby, you the GOAT. You my future baby mama. You pull up when I say go. I'll ride as long as you by my side, baby. Girl, just open up and down like a real man supposed to. I'm trying to show you that you ain't gotta do this by yourself. Late paying the bill, you need some help. Girl, you know I got you, keep your money to yourself. And let me hold you down like I'm supposed to. Let me show you, baby, I can be your soldier. You know I promise I'ma hold you down, make sure everything is right with you. You won't have to worry if you let me hold you in my arms through the night. I wanna love you all the time, even when we fight. You know I got you, girl. Oh, baby, baby, you can never go wrong if you let me hold you.
And I'm back today with another video. If you're new to my page, thank you so much for watching this. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I'm going to be doing story time today on how I gave birth at home. I just wanted to make sure I had the days and stuff correct before I started this. So yeah, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing story time for the time I gave birth at home. By myself. No help. Just me. Alright, y'all. So, I gave birth to my daughter March 4th, 2015. Her due date was March 12th, 2015. So, let's start with the backstory. Well, this is the whole dang story. Dead Rusty. Okay, you guys. So, February 27th, which was the Friday, at that point in time, I was I was that far in my pregnancy that I was going every week to see my doctor, and it happened to fall on Fridays. So, February 27th was a Friday, and I got checked to see if I was dilating. I was 1 centimeter dilated. I wasn't effective yet. If you don't know what effective means, that's when your cervix starts thinning out. So I didn't have that yet. So he's like, okay, I'll see you next Friday. Okay. Woo 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 woo. So Saturday's the 28th. Sunday was the 1st. Tuesday was the 2nd. The 2nd, I had walked to the grocery store right across the street to get some stuff for dinner. I'm like, oh, I want steak and I can't remember the side, and I wanted some pop to go with it. So I'm like, okay, let me walk to the Fred Meyer's. As soon as I walk out of the Fred Meyer's, I start getting cramps in my back, like really, really bad. Like I'm having to stop, like, whew, hold on. It's hurting. It's hurting. So I've had a kidney infection before. When I was a teenager, I had a really bad bladder infection, and I didn't know about it, so it had turned into a kidney infection. So that's what it was feeling like. Like, if you've ever down below how you would describe the pain. Like, to me, it felt like someone was squeezing on my kidneys. That's what it felt like. So it was feeling like that again. So I'm like, that, oh, that's hurting, whatever. But it goes away. It's not too bad. Like, I'm like, oh, I need to go to the hospital. I'm like, I can bring that up at my next appointment. You know what I mean? Whatever. Brushed it off. Got home with the food. Cooked dinner. Ate a good meal. Took a bath. Went to sleep. In the middle of the night, you guys, I literally got woken up to that same dang pain. You guys, it was like, I want to say it was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was so bad though. Like, I used to lay on my side, and I tried to get up when one was happening, and I was on all fours. I was literally stuck on all fours, like, as crazy as it sounds. Sorry, I was making sure it's still recording. Crazy as it sounds, if you guys really focus on breathing while you're in labor, it's not too bad. Those contractions, I didn't know it was contractions at the time, so I'm thinking, like, what the hell? Like, but when I get woken up in the middle of the night, I'm like, something's wrong. Like, something is wrong. I need to go to the hospital. Wasn't nobody listening to me, so guess what? Sat there and soldiered it out. You feel me? Okay. So, it's happening all night. By 4:35, I'm in between my bed and getting in the hot bath. The apartment we lived at the time had the most hottest water. You guys, I love my baths to be so hot that my skin is turning red when I come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love hot ass baths like that. So it was really feeling good, but it was like the pains would go away while I'm in the hot water, and then it would come back. So I'm literally going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, so all day, back and forth, that's what's happening. Until 2 o'clock. Eventually, I called my doctor, and I'm like, this is what's going on. It's really hurting. They're like, okay, we're gonna have you go into labor and delivery. You guys, I lived literally 1 block away from the bus stop. Not a long block, a short block. 1 short block. And I could not make it to the bus stop. I had to call an ambulance because it was hurting so bad. Now, me, I wasn't timing the contractions or none of that. Nope, not I. Because I'm not thinking like it's contractions, you know what I mean? I'm like, it's hurting. My back is hurting really, really bad. So, they're like, tell me every time you feel it. So, I'm telling them, and like, by then, it's now getting stronger. And I'm just like, what the hell? I'm not thinking I'm in labor because the man just told me I was only 1 centimeter dilated. Like, I feel like I was stuck on 1 centimeter forever. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, oh, I'm not in labor, whatever. So we call an ambulance. I get to the hospital, and they're like, oh, we've been expecting you for the last 45 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I know. I had to call an ambulance because I couldn't walk. Duh. Here I am. Alright, so they get me in the room. Oh, sorry, you guys. So the EMTs is like, tell me every time you feel a contraction. They're like, I hear them call into the hospital. She's having contractions every 30 seconds. They're 30 seconds apart and 30 seconds long. Okay. So they get me there. They check me. I'm 2 centimeters dilated. My cervix hasn't started thinning yet. They had to, test my pee and stuff. The lady comes back and she's like, while I'm sitting there crying, my mom, my baby dad back there rubbing my back. I'm like, it hurts. Do something. It hurts. It hurts. This nurse gonna come back, and y'all know what she told me? Do y'all know what she told me? She told me, listen, shh. I need you guys to listen to this. She told me, you got a bladder infection. Here goes a Percocet for the pain. Here goes a prescription for the bladder infection. That's it. You're not in labor. Those aren't contractions. You don't know what contractions is, even though by this time, like, I'm in tears, you guys. Tears, like, someone massage my back. Like, I had back labor, you guys. That's why, like, it was hurting back there and not my stomach. And you know, I never had heard of back labor. I thought you would always feel it in your stomach, but obviously not. So she gives me the Percocet. She freaking she gives me the Percocet. She gives me the prescription for the bladder infection medicine. Okay, I get in the cab. I come home. It's 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock when I get home that afternoon. You guys, the pain kept up, and I'm just tossing and I'm turning and I'm trying to get comfortable. For a minute, that Percocet had me out. My mom went to fill my prescription for me since the store was right across the street. You know, I wake up to these same dang pains, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, she's back with the medicine. I take my first dosage, you know what I mean? And I'm thinking, like, I'm still having these same pains, but I'm thinking, like, okay, the nurse just told me I'm not in labor. So maybe it really is, you know, and I remember me having the bad bladder infection when I was a teenager, and, you know, it being that same type of pain. So I'm like, okay, these medicines just need to hurry up and start kicking in. So I'm just soldiering it, trying to, you know, get comfortable and stuff. I had stopped smoking weed, you guys, when I was 30 weeks, so that my baby wouldn't have no marijuana in her system. You know what I mean? Weed was legal then too, you guys. There's no study saying weed harms babies. I'm not going to debate with nobody about it. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. If you don't, you don't. That's fine. Everybody's allowed to have their own opinion. So, our 3-year anniversary had just passed up, mine and my baby dad's. And I'm like, dude, he had bought me a half ounce of weed. And I'm like, dude, go twist me up a blunt. Like, wait, no, I'm skipping parts. Sorry, you guys. So my mom is back with the medicine. I start taking, you know, my dosages and stuff that I'm supposed to. And I'm like, well, if this is the same pain I had when I had the bladder infection, you know, so maybe it really is. I'm just waiting for the pills to kick in. But I'm like, I'm still in and out the bath, trying to ease the pain, trying to lay in certain positions. You guys, breathing, focusing on my breathing. I cannot stress that enough. You guys, focusing on your breathing helps so much. At least to me it did. So we get to the next day. Still having these same pains. And I'm putting it off. And I'm like, I just wish this medicine would hurry up and work. My mom's like, Rosie, you need to call them back. Like, I think something else is wrong. You need to call them back. You might be in labor or something. Like, you need to call them back if the medicine's not working. So I'm like, okay. I'm still putting it off because it's like I don't want to go spend another day in the hospital for them to send me home. You know what I mean? So, around between 10:30 and 11 a.m., you guys, I got up to use the bathroom. I had to pee. And when I got to as soon as I walked in the bathroom door, I had a gush of blood that came out. Like, it was a gush of blood. So I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm calling this advice nurse. And she was like, okay, you need to get to the labor and delivery right now. You know what I mean? She asked how much blood it was. She said, I need to get to the labor and delivery. Okay. I still decided to put it off for a few, not a few. At that point, my mom was at the store getting more food. I'm telling my baby dad, like, fuck it, twist me a blunt. I can't deal with this pain. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck this shit. So, another hour passes, you guys. Between 10 and I had my daughter at 2:05 p.m. this day. So between 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock that day, I thought I had to poop. It felt like I had to poop so bad, you guys. So freaking bad. Felt like I had to poop, so I kept going in the bathroom trying to push. All that, you know, like I'm trying to push. I think I gotta poop. I'm feeling the need to push, but they're telling me I'm not in labor. So Okay, my mom goes to the store to get some stuff. Baby daddy in the room twisting up a blunt for me. I'm in between the toilet and the bathtub at this point. My camera keeps dying, so I'm just gonna hurry up and wrap this up for you guys. So he was in the back twisting up a blunt for me. My mom just got back. I'm like, Mom, look, I know this is weird, but look down there. It feels like it's just about to bust open. And my mom looked at me like she seen a ghost. And she looked at me like she seen a ghost, and she was like, Rosemary, your water just broke. I'm like, oh, snap. I sit down on the toilet, and there's a big plop. My mom was like, what's that? And I'm like, I don't know, but my stomach feels better. I stand up, and it's my baby, just looking around, smiling, happy as ever. My mom ran and got a blanket, picked her, got her out of there. My baby dad, my mom, and her boyfriend was trying to call 911, and none of the phones would go out, so she had to run all the way to the office. By the time she got there, the phone went through, and I was on with them. But yeah, my baby girl's healthy. She's 4.5, almost 5 years old. That was my story time. Comment down below what kind of videos you guys would like to see, and I will make it happen for you guys. And I'm out until next time.